All right, Butta, how's it going?
Everything.
That's what's up, man. You know, numbers doing crazy on the interviews, man. They really with you.
They love us. It ain't just me. You know what I'm saying? You got to give yourself the credibility too. They love us both. You know what I'm saying? Because majority of it's your audience, and then I got my audience, you know what I'm saying? But they love us together, though. One hell of a collaboration.
Yeah, that's for sure, man. I thought we'd get into some of the news that I seen about you. You know what I'm saying? We kind of tapped on this on the first interview, but it kind of seems to keep coming back up. So, you know, I thought we'd dive into it a little bit more. J-Man.
Oh, yeah, man.
Recently, I think you guys kind of been back and forth. You know, he made a diss song about you. You know, I know you guys were homies or, you know, at least come from the same area. You know what I mean?
And you know what makes it so crazy, you know what I'm saying? It come down to clout, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't about this internet shit, motherfuckers chasing a certain type of clout, motherfuckers wouldn't get a certain type of reaction and reply from people, you know what I'm saying? Because J-Mane is the same nigga who I made sure that he was accepted through the hood. Because when nobody fucking with him or FYB, you only hear Ray Rail and DJ that was getting fucked with. You know what I'm saying? I made it what Thaddeus and Archie and J-Mane them was valid.
Okay. So it's just about clout, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not really about anything.
It's not nothing else, man. It's all about clout. You gotta think about it. My first video drop, J-Mane was right there on the side of me. My first rap song, first rap video, any of that, J-Mane was right there on the side of me. He made sure the video got shot. You know what I'm saying? That just showed a fake love. That's what a fake love come in at. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker do anything for attention. But I never say nothing bad about my brothers. I love my brothers. Good or bad terms. Period.
Okay. You know, also since we last talked about it, man, Little J dropped some more paperwork.
Yeah, that shit false. That, you know what I'm saying? Real documents, you know what I'm saying? That's what I uploaded. Law Library, signature. You know, something that a person can't fake. You can't fake an Alpha Davis. You know what I'm saying? I can't walk down to the law library and sign and get get an Alpha Davis stamp. You know what I'm saying? By the law library if I'm not Jeff McGraw. That's not something I did. You know what I'm saying? In order for me to get them documents that I had, he had to do what he did. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, motherfucker might look at it one way, but I look at it like, hey, we was going through what we was going through. He said I was telling on him, but he did some stand-up shit at the end. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times niggas don't be giving niggas they credit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's just, you go right back to clout chasing.
You know, one thing I did notice is that he had to put out 2 parts of paperwork. Like, he put out the initial part and then the second part, which I kind of didn't really understand why anybody would release 2 different separate things of paperwork.
Man, and you know, when they uploaded the first documents, everybody, oh yeah, people was paying attention to it. They was paying more close attention to it. Everybody pointed out to, oh yeah, well that's not right. Then this wouldn't have been said had this document been real. But when the second paperwork came out, you know what I'm saying? Like I told people before any of this even started, I say, hey, look, he the bigger name, he got the most attention. So whatever he say, they gonna believe. And sure enough, shit stink. It happened just how I said it would. You know what I'm saying? He painted a scenario. Well, not even scenario. What's the actual word I'm looking for? He painted a motherfucking he painted a narrative, and the narrative that he painted, you got to think about it. Him and Chief Keef had the largest fan base in Chicago, right? So you got this is realistically. So whatever. That's just like if I tell my fans a certain thing, my fans is gonna believe me. And they ain't gonna believe nothing else nobody else say, no matter what that person say to defend themselves or to proving they innocence. They still gonna believe who they look up to the most. They gonna believe they favorite rapper, they favor whoever, the person they look up to. That's who they gonna believe. They not gonna believe the actual facts.
That's actually true. That's actually true. I've seen that happen lots of times, that fans actually don't care about the facts. They just care about riding with the dude who they're a fan of.
Yeah.
I've seen that several times, man. Well, speaking of Little J, man, I came across a picture of him looking like he was throwing a BD in a picture. Did you see that?
I know firsthand, man. Not to make it seem like this is a Lil J show, but he was BD. A lot of niggas. What people gotta understand is, just because we BDK and we from 63rd or we from 62nd, Jaro, MOB, no matter crazy for you, motherfucker, they all GDs, they all BDK. No, we got some of the guys, Foles, Stones, Justin, CVL, fucking Kills, a 4-corner hustler. You know what I'm saying? You got BDs. You got to think about Skinny, Fat Shawty, all them niggas. A lot of the guys was BDs. You know what I'm saying? Brick BD. Measle was Stone. You know what I'm saying? We ain't all just GDs. We just known for a GD hood because our hood was initially GDs. You know how that go.
Okay. Yeah, I think, for people who aren't from Chicago, it probably can be a little confusing. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, for an example, like, if a Crip turns into a Blood, bro, it's like a no-go.
Yeah.
Big time.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So like, from us, from the outside looking, you know what I'm saying? It's just a cultural difference.
For
you
sure.
know what I mean?
But then you got to think of it like this, though. At the same time, Crip and Bloods, they two different styles. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, granted, motherfucker look at a Crip turn Blood, crazy. When you look at a GD turn BD or a BD turn GD, motherfucker be like, okay, they still under the 6. You got to think about it. It's one love. At the end of the day, we all still holding up the Star Davis. You know what I'm saying? So, I guess it's cool for them niggas to flip. I don't know. I'm not into that thing. Oh yeah, whole hoods that flips. Niggas whole block.
I seen somewhere that Lil J and Duck had some sort of issue going on. I don't really know what it was about. Like, I don't think anybody's ever really talked about it, but is there anything you can talk about?
I mean, honestly, the only thing that's really it ain't even really worth talking about, but Lil J and Duck had got into it about Duck was recording more with an engineer at one point, and Lil J felt like, damn, you recording Duck, but you ain't recording me, and I brought you around these niggas. And Lil J went over there to the nigga booth up, broke the laptops, speakers, mics and shit like that. He went in there to that bitch up like a little thought, little mama shit. But other than that, motherfucker don't really speak on that other shit. Motherfucker don't speak on the other business. That other business not even for the camera. On my daddy.
Did he ruin, like you said, he ruined a lot of equipment, you know what I'm saying? Like, did he ruin anything else, like songs or anything like that?
I mean, motherfuckers was backbiting the guys on features, little shows, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like with Kawan Butler, Kawan Leonard. Hold on, Kawan Leonard just won the championship not too long ago, right?
Yep.
Alright, so
2 years ago.
Alright, so I'm talking about Kawan Butler then. On my daddy. So look, Kawan Butler, we was fucking with Kawan Butler down in Green Bay and shit. So he GD. Real one of the guys. He fucking with us. Now he paid this when motherfuckers did this shit with Rich Homie Quan. This this when we was all on the stage. Motherfucker had to jump out the stage, help Rich Homie Quan on my daddy. But now, Duck and Billionaire was out there with us, but they supposed to perform that night too. But Lil J tell Kawan Butler, like, I don't do shows with the guys. I don't split money with the guys. Whatever you gonna do with them, you gonna have to do it. You gonna have to get over with them. Woo woo, shit like that. It was a lot of little shit going on, man. Girl shit. If you ask me, money is money on bro. And if I'm getting some money and a motherfucker wanna fuck with my brother and get my brother some money, we gonna all get this money together. That's how it's supposed to be. But a lot of niggas don't move like that. On my daddy.
You mentioned the NBA player being a GD. That's kind of crazy to think about, you know what I'm saying? Because I've seen, like, NBA players, like, you know what I'm saying, they'll, like, score a basket or something, they'll, like, throw up their hood and shit, you know?
Yeah, Kawan, but that's my boy, though. On my daddy, we, like, I ain't gonna lie, good, great man. You know what I'm saying? We was down in Green Bay. he booked 4 rooms. That was just that was the night of the show. But you know, he had Rich Homie Quan and them come out too that night, but he had got us 4 rooms that night. But we was coming down at like a week and a half before the show. We all at his crib down in Green Bay. We down at his little brother and them, cause we was fucking with his little brother and them over heavy. His little brother was engineering and shit. He had his little cousin was shooting videos. So he was really just plugging his people in. Motherfuckers trying to get something moving, you know, connects. But great dude though, on my daddy. I try to shake that. He come shake my hand, and man, hand this big. I'm shaking up GD with the man hand like this on 2. What the fuck? I got some big ass hands on my dad. This nigga shit like this. Damn. But real GD love on my dad. He showed us some real love. Gave us the Camaros. We was out there acting bad in them bitches.
Okay, that's what's up, man. You know, is there a lot of dudes who are like GD or gang related that people wouldn't really expect or know?
Hell yeah. That's majority of the population nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be gang related, but then people keep their relations away from, you know what I'm saying, the media, because the media have a bad way of tarnishing a person. You feel me? Rather, sometimes the media put some good things up about a person, but if it's anything gang related or anything in that history of negativity, you know what I'm saying, the media have a crazy ass way of just really tarnishing, bashing a person and tarnishing them to no return.
Yeah, I've seen it happen. Well, NBA YoungBoy beat his case.
Yo, top of my daddy, shawty.
And so after he beat his case, he said he wants to do his first show in Chicago.
You know, he come to the Rock, you know, them schoomers definitely got him on 1st grade. Them schoomers gonna make sure he cool while he in the city. Oh my daddy, fucking, that, you know, for know what's going on.
Do you think he was just doing that to just troll Little Durk and everybody?
Hell no. Even if he was, though, who gives a fuck on 1st grade? Honestly, I feel like shit. Everything that they receiving from Shawty, that's the same shit that they was dishing out. You know what I'm saying? Now they got a motherfucker who in the same ballpark as them, that's getting the same attention as them. You feel me? Oh, bro, and he saying what he pleased. Just like at a point, they was just saying what they pleased. They got the whole world saying they smoking Tuka. You see what I'm saying? Nah. Shorty fan base is just as large, even larger. You know what I'm saying? Because the money talk, the money showing that Shorty fan base is larger. You know what I'm saying? Shorty bringing in that shit. But the thing is, you see, he dissing OD, he smoking V-Roy, he doing the shit that they was doing, and they don't like it. Now he see firsthand. YoungBoy seeing it, he experiencing exactly what my brothers and them was experiencing. The reason why they ain't signed, why a lot of my brother and them, why it took them so long to get to where they supposed to been at, where they supposed to be at right now to this day. YoungBoy experiencing it. He experiencing the blackball firsthand. Motherfuckers like, oh, how can they be blackballing y'all? So I mean, like, look at the situation now. YoungBoy was way bigger than them at one point. Him getting on house arrest put them up there with him, where they was able to blackball him the same way they did with us. Oh man, if y'all fucking with them, we can't fuck with y'all. We ain't fucking with y'all. In order to fuck with us, y'all gotta sign these type of contracts. Y'all can't work with these artists. You see, that shit was real. Now motherfuckers seeing it like, oh damn, they doing YoungBoy the same way. So now motherfuckers know ducking them one line, Billy them one line about, damn, it's hard for us to get signed. It's hard for us to get a real contract because we being blackballed. Keef made sure Shorty them couldn't get into the industry when he got in. Interscope tried to sign Duck, and I'm not a hater. Interscope tried to sign Duck and Lil J, flew Lil J and them all the way to New York. And when they got there, told them, hey, look, our artists don't want y'all on the label. We paying him too much money. In order for us to pick y'all up, we'd have to drop him and pay him out. And who really finna drop somebody and pay motherfucker out $6.8 million? They come pick up 3 more people, 4 more people, and gotta get them probably the same bag, if not more. That shit not happening in real life.
It does look like things are kind of changing a little. You know, I seen Kevin Gates speak on Duck and said he was a real dude, a real street dude in an interview with Academics. Did you see that?
Yeah, hell yeah. I saw Kevin Gates and I saw Wiz Khalifa. You know what I'm saying?
I was just about to say Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
Did it at his show, had a dedication to Duck and the Cash, man. So that's, you know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
love.
I don't think that was okay just a couple years ago.
And it wasn't okay a couple of years ago, Capone. You right about that, but you want to know what make it, why I say it's so much love right now coming from Wiz? Why I feel? Because Tuka was a Wiz freak. You couldn't tell Shondell nothing about Wiz Khalifa. That was his boy. So now we looking at fucking 15 years later, 12 years later, right? And my boy favorite rapper showing our hood some love. Only man, folks would be going crazy right now to even see Wiz even show a slight hint or mention of our way. Oh my homie, he'd be going crazy. He'd be saying that's his work. That's my work on King Fella on Frank. Shorty be saying that's his work right now. And whether motherfuckers admit it or not, that is his work. He up there working. They up there all together working. They getting that, hey, look, this shit got to get done for bro them. They ain't up there working. And it probably ain't coming together as fast as we wanted to, but they showing us, hey, look, bitch, we making it happen for you bitches. Now it's up to us to do something with this shit. We on these platforms. We in these positions that we been scribing for so long to get in.
Yeah, speaking of Tuka, I seen you went and visited his grave recently.
Oh yeah, for sure. Got to. Gotta go show my boy some respect. You gotta, motherfucker gotta understand this, man. In order to survive out here in these streets, bro, motherfucker gotta get back in a lot of ways. And people think by, oh yeah, okay, well, I showed up to this event. That's slightly giving back, but you know what I'm saying? When you taking your time, majority of the time, a lot of people don't even be doing shit. But when you take your time out to go show your dead some real respect, some real love, you gotta understand, these are already our angels anyway. These are already our protectors anyway while we walk this crazy earth. So for them to feel us there, to feel our presence there, that shit mean a lot to them. And I've been watching a lot of crazy ass movies like motherfucking The Originals and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? With the vampires and witches and shit. So that shit really got a nigga thinking. I'm like, dead. I'm just be high though. Don't mind me. This nigga like his silly as hell. Don't mind me, man. I just be high. Hey, look, I'm venting to the audience. Shit, they here with us. When they be sitting in they motherfucking front rooms and shit, they feel like they be here with us. Shit, kicking. Pass me y'all wood, cool. And that motherfucker better not be shout. No, I'm just fucking around.
Speaking of Tuka, do you feel like people show enough respect or show up enough for Tuka?
Hell yeah. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it be people who motherfucker don't even know folks. They be
talk your shit, the real shit, man.
Oh my daddy, niggas don't be doing motherfuckers don't be doing what they supposed to be doing. When it come to that shit, motherfuckers.
Gas period. I just saying the gas period.
Yeah. Just when it comes to the deads, a lot of folks don't be coming how they supposed to be coming. A lot of niggas don't be coming how they supposed to come for their deads, bro. You know? I mean, but everybody got their own life. Everybody live their life a certain type of way. But you know, if you portray to live your life this way and you say you doing this shit for a certain name, bro, it's only right that you do the shit the correct way. Bro, show the love the righteous way. You know what I'm saying? If you can't show no genuine love to the person who passed away, like, he gone. Who next in line? Where all the love go to? His mama and his little brothers and his loved ones, his sisters and them, right? At least that's how it's supposed to go. If he got kids, the kids. Feel me? And a lot of the time, niggas don't be coming like that. A lot of the time, a lot of these niggas, they holler out that Tukaville shit on my homie to get attention. They a lot. Fuck, don't even be coming like that. Bro, it take one of they brothers or they cousins or uncles to die in this shit for niggas to really act like they how they supposed to be coming like that. But motherfuckers just when it come to Took on first grade, my thing on first, I'm not. If I run into a nigga that disrespected Shondell, right? I want to say this, to say nothing else, right? I love Tuka to death of me on first grade, and I think loving the Tuka the way I love folks is gonna be the death of me one day, right? So to see a nigga disrespect my boy publicly on the internet, and then I run into him, what we talking about? You know what's going on. I don't get no. I could be like, all right. So look, I could be in tour with like me and Cash. We had all the differences or whatever, right? When a motherfucker mentioned Tuka when they was arguing with Cash, when motherfucker get caught, motherfucker get they ass spanked on first grade, right? A motherfucker kill you, beat your ass. Some ain't gonna be no. You walked away. Oh yeah, we talked. Who the fuck do that? Where they do that at? On first grade, you motherfuckers be screaming this. They took a bill crazy, St. Lawrence, this, that, and the third for this boy, right? So when you run into a motherfucker who could sit and disrespect that boy's name all over the internet and you don't do nothing about it but speak to him, you pussy. I'm disgusted with that nigga. I want to say who I'm talking about, so and fuck that. I ain't biting my tongue. On my daddy, fuck. Alright. Man, I'm disgusted with these niggas, fuck. I ain't running into no nigga that disrespect my homie, though. I don't fuck, you know what I'm saying? But I'm protecting our brand. First grade. But I'm protecting the brand.
I hear you, man. Definitely. Well, you mentioned, people dissing Tuka and dissing the dead, but Gucci Man came out and called on people to stop dissing the dead. He's mostly known for dissing Jeezy's homie, Pookie Loke, which,
I mean, he got every right to, though. Not saying it is right, but this is you got. If I killed you, I'm gonna talk about how I killed you, cause bitch, you shouldn't even been playing with me anyway. I ain't even fucking with WAP right now on my daddy, but that's real, nigga. I put that bitch in a box. Why wouldn't I talk about him? Why? How come I can't speak freely of him? Motherfucker put a nigga in a box and didn't get away with it. How you can't speak freely of it? That's what the double justice for. On my daddy. That's what they invented these laws for. You know what I'm saying? For you, double jeopardy. I know this ass, but I beat it as saying I didn't. Right?
Yeah.
But once I beat it, they can't recharge me, so why not talk about it? I did it already. It's been charged and done.
People were kind of saying that it was kind of funny for him to be saying that because he kind of started the trend.
He did. And he just dissed Jeezy homie again when they did their little live battle rap together. When they did Shouty, that was some gangster shit. My daddy. That was some gangster shit. Hey, couldn't have been me. Hey, don't let that shit happen to me, though. In fourth grade. Nah, for real, though. Don't let that shit happen to me. I ain't going for no shit like that. I don't give a fuck how much money y'all pay me. Fuck, this bitch gonna go to the moon. My dad.
Did you trip out when you seen that? When you seen him? I mean, Jeezy actually held his composure pretty good, man. I was surprised.
That's you know what I'm saying? Jeezy, he reached a point in his life where he outgrew that situation, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it probably wasn't even his real homie, for real. It was probably just a nigga who just be around. You know how that shit be. Niggas just, you get a little attention, niggas hang around you. Anybody ass niggas. My daddy.
One thing I've noticed about Chicago is a lot of guys who became ops actually knew each other as kids, and in some cases were even friends. Did you have any situations like that?
Hell yeah. All the ops is my friends. Nah, for real though. On a serious note though, you know, I used to be cool with all of them. The whole go to the parties, all that. But the moment they started playing with my homies on 4th grade, that's when shit got to get sticky for them. You feel me? Cause they chased my homie Gucci and them from Jojo. They chased folks them about that bitch. We was at my little cousin party. 4 of them ran. It was a lot of them. 4 of them supposed to ran, but 4 of them got up out of there. But I'm still stuck in this bitch cause I'm at my auntie crib. I'm out there, this good scenario. On 1st grade, nah. The true story, nah. T-Roy and them out there. Keeta, little brother, and them, all them out there on my sister. My big cousin. My big cousin saying he getting that. He on my auntie. Boy, you finna go out here beat they ass, motherfucker. Beat your ass. Woo. Yo, homie, them just ran. They had some hoe. Woo. My big cousin. Now I'm in with all my big cousins, my big brother now. Now, you know, they getting down on my homie. You know how that shit go. You know how family see your homie them run. You know, your family them get the going on the guys or whatever. But you in your head, you getting that. Okay, whatever. I know for no ain't no goofies, but my cousin, you gotta go out here and fight the shorty now. You gonna beat their ass, I'm beat your ass. I go out there, I fought T-Roy. I fought Keeta, little brother, the nigga with the one eye now. I can't think of his name, but I know the nigga got the one eye. Him and Job is from the O. I fought all 3 of their ass, cause 4 of them ran. But they know what's up. You know, it's merch. I was reading the comments. They talking about some Butta always telling the story. Talking about he knocked the. I really do be knocking niggas the fuck out. So y'all know. Y'all really gotta do your history when you. He just be saying no. If I bust your bitch ass, you gonna hit that flow on my daddy. But yeah though. We start kicking their ass. They ain't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't like they hoes come hang on Jojo. They ain't like that. We trying to turn the ball out girls to Jojo hoes. But that's little shit though. My dad.
How old were you when all this happened?
Like 11, 12. I was like 12. 4 of them was like 11.
So this was kind of like the beginning of the problems and everything?
Hell yeah, the start. For the Jojo end. ST or EBT already had it going on, you know what I'm saying? Because they was going to school with them. So 4 of them already had what they had going on with them and TYLB. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was like 2000 and motherfucker. Then it was like 2006 when we got into it with them. Yeah, 2006, 2005 when we got into a Parkway. Yeah, but it was like 2009. The little story that, I can't think of the little guy name from O Block, he been doing his little stories and shit. He slight told the story the right way. Bro, but that's his end of the story. Y'all gotta hear my end of the story on my daddy. Cause it got epic from our side. We was out there like 40, 50 swole. All shorties. No grown man, none of that. We all kids. All kids. On my daddy, but shorty and them came through the block, they was like 20. They probably like 20, 15, 20 deep. They come through the block looking for me. They, what Butta? Whoa. Now, the whole time, I'm deep in the hood. I'm on the deuce. I'm a motherfucking, I was on Langley at the time. But then me, Lil Nate, Gucci, Lil Durrell, and we walked back down the roads. Now we sitting in Ant hallway on roads. On my daddy, Lil Nate Gucci walk off. Gucci come back like 5-10 minutes later. He out of breath. Fat as hell. He on Hottie. He bought the whole Parkway just came looking for you. The whole week. He bought a whole week looking for you. What? What the fuck they looking for me for? Then my mama called me like, it was a bunch of little boys on the side of the house. These little niggas came to my crib. On my dead father, they came to my crib, bro. On 1st grade, he left that part out. He ain't tell me before how they came to my crib. On my daddy show, they came to the crib, knocked on the door. They had little PJ from 600. That was my shorty. I used to call him my son. They had little PJ and little car CB. they had PJ and Kyle come ring my doorbell because I was fucking with them. PJ, Lil Kyle, motherfucking Dot and Tali from 600. Them was my shorties. I was going to school with them. On my daddy. They make sure they done ring the doorbell. OG like, yeah, boy, all these little boys on the side of the crib. Woo, woo. Now Gucci like, man, yeah, they just came over here looking for you. Boy, they at my house. Nah, Gucci like, phone them say, come walk on Vernon. Woo, woo. We walked to Vernon. All the guys out there, they out there so fucking deep. I'm getting that damn. Where you bitches come from? On my daddy. Now we all out there, that bitch bossing. Now we walk to the drive. We in the quaways. We on what the fuck they call themselves now? I don't even know what the fuck shorty them call themselves. But in the tunnels right there on 61st. We right there on they shit. Now we in the tunnels. Now Reese G, the only grown motherfucker. Nah, Reese and Twink was the only grown motherfuckers out there. Now Reese like we at Reese crib in the tunnel. Reese like, yeah, whoa, they little ass just came in the tunnel looking for you. Now I'm like, I'm right back. Man, where they go? They like, man, he like, they walk towards 59. I'm like, right, my OG just said they just left from my house. So now we all walk back to the corner on 61st. Now we get to 61st King Drive. Look, all they little ass coming from Indiana, deep as hell. They got garbage cans, they got all type of shit in their hand. It's so many of they little ass. They see me, I'm right there. I step in the middle of the street. Now I know I got all the guys behind me. So I step in the middle of the street, I'm walking. It's me and Lil Nate. Me and Lil Nate, we in the middle of the street, we walking. He on down, but I'm finna knock on their ass out. Woo. Now we walking. They see me, they getting that. They go Butta right there. Yeah. They all jumping up and down. I'm just standing right there, I'm looking at them. They funny as hell, they don't even know. So as soon as they get close to us. Now we on both sides of the street. For them get coming from both corners. Boom, 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 boom. They must have looked. Take off. They run up Calumet. We running up. Now the Calumet bills had just got 2 down, so it ain't nothing but a big ass field. Oh my daddy, we warriors. They running, we on their ass. We got a few people that stop. They want to fight. T-Roy, tough as hell on my dead sus. T-Roy, Lil Job is from O-Block. They tough, over tough. T-Roy, Job is from O-Block, and Keita, little brother, nigga with the one out. On my day, they said that they think it's fight time. Oh yeah, they must have looked. They get up out of that door. That's how we end up catching TP. We beat that boy so fucking. He shitted and pissed on himself, cause he told the story. So I had to tell him. I had to tell it over here. On my dead. Cause we definitely beat their ass and everybody ran. On my homie, only person we called was TP, Inky D, Manny, Mumu, and Lil Kyle. And I was telling bro, I'm like, get up off there with Inky D and Manny and Lil Kyle and them, and PJ, cause them was my little homies. I go to school with these niggas. I'm getting that. Folks them gonna be on the other side of King Drive. I still gotta go to school over here on they shit. Feel me? So I'm getting that, and I leave them alone. Lil Darrell not trying to hit none of that. Him and Lil Rock, Lil Darrell, Lil Rock, and Lil Mikey over extra on Tuka. Lil Rock bust Inky D fall. Lil Mikey bust Lil Kyle, put Lil Kyle in the hospital. My dad they put Lil Kyle in the hospital, and that big Kyle ended up blacking my eye 3 days later on Lil B Gray had my shit sitting on Twinkies. On my daddy. My shit sitting up getting that puff. I'm blue. Phone up, beat that boy up, put that man in the hospital. That man, big brother, came back and beat my ass on my daddy. Big ass nigga, big Kyle, big as hell. He smashed me out quick. I'm going to the stove. Get my wine black and mild. Get my Swisher sweet. Oh my daddy, big car come out of nowhere, hop out the car. Boy, y'all jumped my little brother last night? What? Boy, you tweaking. What you talking about? I try to run, he grabbed me, punched me up, slammed me on the gate. Oh, wait. I wouldn't have got my mama. Oh my daddy. My mama come back, big ass butcher knife. Y'all got us fucked up. She that fighter 101.
Damn. What were they looking for you over? Is there something you could talk about?
Man, over a girl named Aisha. Man, they can't even whoop my ass over Aisha, bro. It's merch. Aisha was that though at the time, so I ain't gonna make it seem like she on my daddy. She was definitely that. She still that. Aisha Mack on my grandma. But it was because of TP, the nigga TP. And look, it was so crazy because they came to my crib for TP over Aisha, right? And then that's who we end up catching. When they all ran, when the crowd broke out and everybody ran and left him, that's who we end up catching, the motherfucker who sent everybody to my crib. I did. We made that boy piss his shit on himself.
Yeah, sounds like a wild time, man.
Yeah, we was kids. That was the fun days. That's when niggas was taking their ass whoopings and going home. Now motherfucker get their ass kicked, they wanna pop you. Don't shoot me. Let me shoot you. No, I'm just stop cap.
Last time we did an interview, you told a story about fighting RondoNumbaNine.
Yeah.
And man, that thing went viral. It did YouTube numbers, it did Facebook numbers, it did Twitter numbers, it did Instagram numbers. A college kid picked it up on his Instagram page. I mean, it went crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't hit an M on the book. I was out almost at a meal. My daddy.
Yeah, man, that was crazy, man. Did you know Rondo before jail? Did you guys have history before that?
Hell yeah, we knew. Hell yeah, I knew Shorty him before jail, but you know we knew him from the hundreds, cause you know we was fucking with Cannon Boy and them. Cannon Boy and them, they used to shoot the videos and shit, and let motherfuckers come to their studios, come to their little parties and shit, and you know Rondo and them, they was off the other side off 112th. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers had already knew Shorty and them from around the way. So when they started claiming 600, we looking like, what the fuck? Y'all little ass from the hundreds. Ooh. But you know how that shit go. Niggas start getting attention. Everybody flip.
Okay. Did you and Rondo have any incidents on the outside that you can talk about?
Oh yeah. On the green line. On my daddy, we get it on with them. Lil Rock broke D nose. Brick knock Rondo out. Well, he didn't even knock him out. He put him down. Brick put him on his back pocket. So, bro, that was a big ass fight though. We got it on that day. On the green line. We was on Roosevelt on the platform.
You talking about the rumble with you guys in O Block in downtown?
Oh, I did. What nothing like it. What nothing like it.
A name that I hear a lot about, but I kind of don't really hear a lot of people talk about is Taekwon. And I heard you guys had a really good relationship.
Yeah, that's my boy. That's my young boy. First grade. That was my shawty, man. You know, it's when it come to Taekwon, man, you know, it's a sad subject because at the end of the day, you know, he was 12 years old when he passed. You know what I'm saying? Lil bro didn't even get a chance to experience real life. You know what I'm saying? It was so much more out here. Like, we did so much more. Motherfuckers did. Been places that motherfuckers thought we'd never be. Honestly, I never thought I'd leave Chicago, especially not 63rd. On my daddy, I just thought I'd be a blockhead all my life. But I've been in different states, different cities, you know. And Lil bro ain't get a chance to experience that. But you gotta think about it. It's more kids out here like Taekwon, more little boys of first grade, and they looking up to the shit that we got going on right now on my daddy. But what motherfucker gotta understand is, what the fuck are your family gonna do, man? You 12, 13 years old, you dead. You know what I'm saying? That shit hard for a parent to really function up at any age. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for a parent to understand that they child gone. But for you to be 12 or 13 years old and you die because of the streets, you know what I'm saying? That's different. And a lot of kids don't see that shit. A lot of people don't see it. A lot of people yeah, my son like that. I'm a tuka. Yeah, your son could be like that, granted. But then when motherfucker put your son in the box, then what? You can't even bury your child properly. When you could have, hey, let me lead my child down this path. But instead, a lot of female, I ain't even just coming at females because I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say about niggas, about males too. But a lot of females be so hooked on that gangster shit that they think it's cool for their son to be. Yeah, it's cool for your son to have some thoroughness to him, to have a little roughness to him, but at some point, bro, motherfucker gotta be parents. I understand we always kids having kids, but motherfucker gotta be parents at some point. Motherfucker gotta be, oh no, my child not doing this. I'm not letting my son do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even for the portrayal like that. My son can't even play with Nerf guns at the crib. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't know, man. You know, that's me. I can't tell nobody how to parent their child, but a lot of motherfuckers can't even bury their child the proper way. But they want their son to be a gangbang. They want their son to be a gangster. On my daddy. They want their son to be out here.
How often does somebody like that who's gang affiliated get killed? Does that happen quite a bit?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It happens like that. But with the Taekwon, yeah, lil' bro was what he was, but Taekwon wasn't, you know, shorty ain't deserve to be killed, especially not, you know what I'm saying, not the way he did.
Do you have any stories that you can share about him?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, me and Taekwon, man, we used to do so much crazy shit, but Taekwon used to always be in his feelings because, you know, my baby mama was his best friend, too. She's my best friend, but she was his best friend, too. So Taekwon would be like, oh, motherfucker go downtown stealing and shit. They motherfucker, they come back to their little merchant shit. Taekwon be, oh, you finna go with Butta. Y'all finna dip off, go buy the weed. Y'all ain't gonna answer the phone for me no more. Whoa. But majority of the time, we used to just be getting high. You feel me? We getting high, walking around getting high, cool, walking up at 63rd, hollering at somebody's daughters. You know what I'm saying? And then, oh yeah, hey, what's shorty name from 800? He got the little hazel brown eyes, folks, little light skin short. He short as hell, but he one of those though. Oh, I did. I can't even call DJ and even save his number. I definitely want to call him, ask him what's his shorty name from. Oh my did, but him, Taekwon, and Polo, they get into it and shit. Oh yeah, we had kicked some kids' ass from 800. They was out there tripping. I ain't gonna lie, Lil Rock the Don from Jaro, that bitch got hands. On my daddy. That nigga, he punched motherfucker to sleep on my daddy. Big fist bitch. Oh, fourth grade. He out there crunching their little ass.
One thing I seen on the internet is that Taekwon's death had a big effect on KI.
Yeah, it had a big effect on a lot of people. You got to think about Lil Bubs, Dro, Hershey, R.P. Richie Jerk, but Kyra, you know what I'm saying? Kyra, Lil Bubs, you know what I'm saying? A few of them, they really took Taekwon. We all did. Motherfucker took that shit a certain type of way because it's Taekwon. You know what I'm saying? That's the last motherfucker you expect something to happen to. You know, he was so little. He wasn't up, but like, fuck it. He wasn't even 4. I don't even think he's 4'11". You know what I'm saying? He was little as hell. He was 12. Yeah, he was 12. He had the body of a 9-year-old. I did. He was little as hell. You thought when you saw Taekwon, Lil Bro was 12. You would sworn he was like 10. Little as hell. So for something to happen to him, you got his energy alone. Taekwon brought that hyper energy to you, like where you were like, if you was down, Taekwon to make you. He'll force you to be back happy. Oh, Hottie, bouncing around on jobbers, bitch. Steady saying funny shit like Sko. They funny as hell. You can't not be mad around them or sad around people like that. Bro, free spirits is what I'm gonna say. You can't be mad or sad around a person who live life as a free spirit on my daddy, because it's like they here to bring happiness and joy to your life. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I hear you, man. One thing I noticed about Chicago and the drill scene is that, you know, little Jojo's BDK song had a really big effect on everything.
It did. I mean, but you know what I'm saying? That was just for the people who was just catching up to the shit, you know what I'm saying? Because it was already going. You know what I'm saying? Jojo just made it, he voiced it for the world. Because you got to think about it. The motherfuckers who we was into it was already voicing this shit to the world, what was going on in their music. You know what I'm saying? So it took Durk, Young, Jojo, it took motherfuckers like that to come and voice our side, because in real life, a lot of people thought we was losing for a long time, but in real life, we was really winning. Gladiator style on my daddy, bitch. Nah, let me stop. Let me stop. I quit. Nah, though, for real, though. But, you know, Jojo, when he did the BDK song, you got to think about it. There was so many people that was already BDK before the song came. So to hear a motherfucker say what we been saying in the hood, that shit broke. What's the word? I don't even know the word I want to use. But that shit was gangster on my daddy. That shit was gangster.
Were you around when they shot the video or anything like that?
Hell nah. You know, they asked from off the other side. Bro. I'm from that part of King Drive on first grade, deep, you know what I'm saying? Deep on the other end of King Drive. But yeah, and you know, fooling them off the other side of the state and shit, you know, they over across the bridge and shit, you know, I don't be doing that shit. Only time I'm going outside my hood to go to another nigga hood is like MOB or motherfucking Crazyville. Other than that, I wasn't going out my way to go to no another nigga hood. Hell no, that's how, it's always the nigga who ain't from over there who died over there. Won't be me.
Okay. What was your first reaction when you heard the song?
It was me, Sai, Skinny, and Kyra. We was walking to the St. Lawrence store, and Little from Gyro. We was all walking to the store, and Skinny was like, "Hey, y'all heard Shorty from Brick Squad, that BDK? Woo." Kyra like, "Yeah, we just playing that shit last night. Woo." I ain't hear it though, but I was hearing about the trend on Facebook. Motherfuckers was talking about like, damn, little Jojo just get that BDK. I'm okay, cool. Now we walking to the store. Skinny playing the shit off his phone. Bro, I'm just walking on the side of folks watching the video, listening to that shit. I'm like, oh, okay. Shorty just nutted up on my daddy. He just did that.
How big was it in the hood for the GDs?
I ain't gonna lie, like, when he did that, first grade, I ain't gonna lie, he piped a lot of GDs up though. Because I ain't gonna speak for nobody else. I'm gonna speak for my side, because we was the GDs that was already BDK. We was already living that shit and loving that shit. So to hear another motherfucker hood come how we was coming, we can, oh yeah. Okay, but we was already fucking with Jojo. Well, see, what niggas don't know is we had already had our little connects with Wooga World and Brick Squad now, because Young was going to the road with them. And how we ended up getting slightly involved with that Lamrod shit is because Jojo and Young, they was fucking with each other. They was, you know, on some GD shit, getting high every day before school. They was fucking with each other. And the BDs end up getting on Jojo ass after school. This when Jojo got through the McDonald's window. Feel me? On my daddy now. Young was with him. They whooped Young and Jojo ass. So when they whooped Young, you know, we can have what? Hold on. Oh yeah, dog pound, the Lamar on them tweaking, they already know it's to us on my daddy. Cause in real life, Shorty and them already knew it was just to us, cause we had just bumped heads with them at a Pink Missus party. You know, those groups, the saddest group of hoes back in the days. They had threw a little party, but we ended up bumping into D-Town Lamar and that bitch. So they already knew what was going on with us bro. Nah. We get that, they did what? Okay, cool. We go back up to the road, we rock that bitch. And it been up ever since. I feel that we was locked in with Shorty and them ever since though. On my dad.
Okay. You know, and then the news comes out that he was killed. You know, and a lot of people probably believe it was, you know, maybe not completely over the song, but you know, the song probably had a big influence on people wanting to go after him.
I mean, before motherfucker understood what a troll was, Joseph Coleman was a troll on my daddy. Shorty ain't get no fuck what he say, how he said it, who he said it to. Motherfucker just really sit back and just pay attention to how he came. His name was also arrogant. And that's how Shorty came. He felt like couldn't nobody touch him, couldn't nobody fuck with him. And he had every right to feel that way, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I just made the top diss. I got the top diss in the city. Why he had every right to feel how he felt, but Shorty just, motherfucker got to pay attention to what he did what he wanted. He said what he wanted. Bro. So the song was like slightly the reason, but then motherfucker got to think about all the shit he was doing after the song and before the song. Because granted, Shorty was a rapper, but he wasn't no rapper for real. Shorty was a slider. Shorty, he had his sliders up in the game on my daddy. He was a do it on my daddy. Get busy. So yeah, when you get busy, you rap and you troll the motherfucker on the internet, man. Motherfucker, we know what come with this shit. I'm dead.
Yeah, I seen an interview that O Block was happy, and they threw a party when he passed away.
You know how that shit go. But it's BDK Friday, every Friday. Long live Jojo on my daddy.
I was gonna get into something a little bit different than Chicago. Since our last interview, our last interview, like I said before, went viral a few times. But since our last interview, JayDaYoungan was killed in his hometown. He was a dope artist, out of Louisiana, and at only 24 years old. I mean, his dad was also shot. Pretty sad situation, man.
Man, that shit fucked up, but I don't know nothing about that shit, so I really can't speak on what they got going on. And even though JayDaYoungan played with Tuka and them name and shit, you know what I'm saying, I was gonna say something crazy about him, but he did. So what's the point of even saying something about him? You feel me? And we ain't even in tour with them. They all the way out there. They asserted themselves in some shit that didn't involve them. But condolences out to his family though.
I seen a picture from his funeral where they had snipers on the roof just in case anybody showed up and tried to do some shit. Did you see that?
Hell nah. That's G. I like that type of shit. Make it. Everybody felt comfortable in that bitch.
Do you feel like they need to do stuff like that in Chicago?
Nah, because people get very emotional in Chicago at funerals and shit like that, right? You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers sometimes don't be having their brains on straight when they go to funerals. A lot of people be intoxicated. A lot of people be have other drugs where it be hard for them to really function life. And it take the slightest thing to tick them out because they already going through what they going through. So I feel like, hey, if anything, fuck the snipers. Just put the police out there, man. Let the police make sure these people do their funerals peacefully, go on about their business. You see what I'm saying? It ain't shit for police to sit outside a funeral home 15, 20 minutes and make sure everybody leave the facility. You know what I'm saying? Safe and secure. I mean, I think that's what you're supposed to do, right? I don't know. We be having them bitches. I don't know. We are on security at the front.
Okay. Did you know Melly from 051?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Melly was.
How did you guys meet?
Me and Melly met because I had took off on a shorty from 800 that they had brought to the hood in Rockhead. It was Rockhead, I can't even think of the little nigga name from 800, but they came with, it was Rockhead, Shorty, and Smooth, and shit. Cray Cray got on that with Rockhead, cause Rockhead supposed to have said something about Tuka on the internet, on Twitter, and he ended up coming on the block, so Cray ended up getting on that with him. And oh yeah, Lil Durrell, on Tuka, Lil Durrell jumped in front of Cray on some Captain Sable type shit. So I took off on the little nigga from 800. And then later on that night, this is my first time meeting Melly on my daddy, but motherfuckers, you know, motherfuckers hear motherfuckers' names. Motherfuckers know who motherfuckers is. We know who motherfuckers is, but motherfuckers never really met. Now, after I do that, and after all that shit happened, Melly ended up pulling up in the van with one of the guys. Lil O. Melly, Lil O, Fat Shawty, and somebody else. They all pull up in the van. Melly, now it's me, Cray, Kyra, and Lil P. Free Lil P from EBT. I'm like, daddy, now. We all sitting on the gate. Melly jump out the van. He like, hey, Butta, check it out. Woo. Melly arm broke though. I think this one he had got shot in his elbow. So his arm broke and she got a cast on his arm. Hey, Butta, check it out. Woo. So, you know, I slide over there, what's up? We rotating shit. He like, man, man, rock head off limits, that's when the eyes, woo. He like, that's just like when y'all, cause I know that was my second conversation I had with Melly. The first conversation, I wasn't really talking. I was just down on security on Tuka for Billionaire with the guys, cause Melly and them came on our block. And Billionaire, you know, folks, Welcher, but he gyro on my daddy. And motherfuckers was telling him, motherfucker had to tell Melly and them, like, boy, that shit dead, cause pre-boy and Kiddo hot as hell. They getting there, they trying to get out on Billionaire on the block in front of all the hoes and everybody, but motherfucker had to tell him like that shit over with. Billionaire gyro, he STL. If y'all catch him on Watch World, that's that, but y'all can't do shit to him while he on our block, you feel me? On my daddy. That was the first time. So the second time, you know, motherfuckers running to him. He like, yeah, you know, motherfucker, he like, it's the same way with Billionaire. He like, you know what I'm saying, y'all supposed to get Rockhead that pass, woo. Now, like I told him, I'm like, shit, that pass went up to me, that, I'm like, Cray ain't like what he said. Cray got on his ass, woo. Then that's when he called Cray. He called Cray from EBT. Cray walk over there and shit. Now him and Cray, we all right there. Me, Cray, Kyra, we all sitting right there in the back of the van talking to Melly. On my daddy. He was cool as hell. And then when Lil Mark, you know, Lil Mark and Lil B died, probably like 24 hours apart, something like that. And me, Lil B, Kyra, Cray, Melly. There was a couple of us. We was all riding around. 4 cars. My daddy. Sliding, gliding, cooler with the coolers. My daddy, that was little shit.
You know, he had a hell of a reputation, man, but I seen in an interview somewhere that, like, you know, he didn't talk, act, or dress or anything like somebody who was really about it.
He was, I mean, you can't define or do it from how they dress or act or even talk at this point, because a lot of niggas talk like that, but then when it comes down, when that pressure gets on, you know what I'm saying, shit get real cold, folks. It get colder than December, and a lot of niggas be real shook on my daddy. But they got that shit, they got that gangster shit down pack, and it's always the non-gangsters who got that shit down pack, you feel me? And the niggas who really like that, you be looking at them like, he ain't not like that. Motherfucker be like, but that's the nigga who like that though. The motherfuckers who look at like, oh, he a goofy. Whole time the goofy, the real dude out the crowd. The motherfucker who you thought was the goofy. You just see what I'm saying? And sometimes the toughest looking nigga is the softest nigga in the crowd. Motherfuckers, it's all this shit a facade on my daddy. A lot of niggas live their life around facades, but Melly, shorty was a gangster. I ain't gonna take nothing from him. As long as they don't take nothing from us.
Okay. Have you heard of that model Cuban Lust?
Who shorty who got that shit with AIDS? He talking about shorty who AIDS?
I don't think she has AIDS.
He talking about shorty who got the AIDS, Chris Brown?
I'm gonna show you a picture of her from before and what she looks like now, and I want to get your reaction.
Okay, that's before?
That's before. This next picture is a picture that came out like, I don't know, a few weeks, or maybe a week ago or something.
Oh my daddy, what the fuck? I was crying. Oh, Jojo, folks. Hey, school, folks. Look at this lady, folks. What the fuck? Oh my daddy, look at this lady, folks. Damn. Nah, look, this the before. Look at the before, folks. Shorty, some, you feel me? Fucking now, okay. You gonna have to right here. My father, what happened to you? Her little ass like Young Thugger. Oh my daddy. She on that bitch looking like Thug. Talk about it. Oh, fuck. I quit. Nah, though. Damn. What? She knew she had that shit, G. She talking about she had that shit over 10 years and she ain't know. Look at her. So she thought her skin and her body was tarnishing away like that for no reason? That's just in real life. And then, ain't no enough makeup ain't saving that, folk. Breezy and them had to be high and thirsty, folk. They had to. Cause I know, fucking got a few on them, they fucking got a few ugly banks on it. But that be them, you feel me? Fucking high off that shit. Fucking put that little bank together on my daddy. But that, my dick conceited on my sister. I'm fucking see that and be like, for why y'all bring her outside, G? That's the friend who sit in the car. Don't nobody talk to her all night. She just sit in the car. One motherfucker pass her the weed through the window. What forget a damn? You hear that?
Damn.
Nah.
Yeah, man, that's a good example of how bad drugs can mess you up, man.
I be high. Capone. You know I be high. I be fucked up when I come see you. I have to be fucked up in life, period. Like, but look. Come on, man. Even Ray Charles synced that shit. I'm like, yeah, y'all know Ray Charles did the little thing where he felt, you know what I'm saying, he would have felt the risk in that. Yeah, baby, you had a little more weight on you last time before I saw you. On my daddy. Look at her. Nah. Nah, for real. Y'all don't remember, so y'all didn't see the Ray Charles movie, bro? And y'all remember he was at the bar, he get that he grabbed the bitch wrist. Whole time it was a dude though. You feel me? He getting that, hold on, I'm good. You feel? Ray Charles knew what he knew what he knew. He getting that, that bone too fat there. Hey, no, though. For real, though. Seriously, though, man, she wrong. Because she knew she had that shit. I understand, you know, a lot of these females be fame whores. I mean, they say it over the internet, so I'm pretty sure it's cool to say, right? It ain't nothing I'm gonna have to blur. You gonna have to bleep out, right? Because that's what they call themselves, fame whores. That shorty was just on No Jumper calling us. She said she a fame whore. She like to fuck famous niggas and shit, right? And a lot of females get wrapped up in that shit. But you gonna tell that man, you gonna fuck this man up for the rest of his life because you just wanted some dick? Because you just wanted to be around him? That shit wrong. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Now, them the type of people that need to go to jail. Oh, my daddy. I ain't got no self-morals. No, for real, though.
Do you think, have you ever seen anybody get that messed up off drugs or anything?
What? Looking like that?
Yeah.
I seen some people get little off drugs on my baby. I done seen some thick shit go small. I done seen some small shit go big too though off drugs. But that right there, that ain't no drug. You know what I'm saying? She don't look bad because it ain't the drugs. It could have been meth, but she black. And a lot of black people don't be smoking meth like that. Oh, bro, they like cracking shit like that. Feel me? So, but yeah, though. She wrong, bro. Look at her. She this big. In her face, she look like Young Thug by the face. Oh my daddy. So how you go from turkey to motherfucking beans? Right?
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty wild story, man. There was this viral story out of Florida, man, about a rapper named Queso. And this is kind of crazy, man. And his dad he's being charged with murder, and his dad is being charged with accessory after the fact. Allegedly, he helped cover up the murder or something like that. I don't really know the details, but you know, him and his dad have been in jail for a while fighting this case, and then it was revealed not too long ago that his dad came out and is actually going to cooperate against his son. His own son.
Him fucked up. he fucked up. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, we all men, right? So I mean, I wouldn't, me personally, I'm not gonna speak on his fool situation like I really know what's going on. But had it been me and I got in a situation with my father, you know what I'm saying, my father wouldn't have to figure out, oh damn, what I gotta do. Because as a man, and what's right on my homie, hey look, if it's my shit, I'm gonna go take care of it's my weight. You ain't got no choice but to go do it. Go on, go home, Pops. Feel me? Do what you gotta do, go to the crib. And that could probably be what's going on. And a lot of people don't know. He probably under the, hey, look, boy, tell my daddy, man, gonna do what he gotta do to get home, man. You feel me? Cause this is my shit. He can't be under that, all right. But then at the same time, Shorty was just slightly, he was just hitting the top of his peak before he just got bumped. And shit, if you ask me, his daddy been on live. He been living his life for a long time. Go and take that little case for your son. Let your son come home, bro. Fucking take care of you and that bitch, Pops. We got you. My daddy. That's righteous. Shit, cause you gotta think about it. I mean, if it was me and my son got me wrapped up in some shit, I'm gonna go through that time for my son, man. Go home, son. Especially if he's at the top of his peak in his career. Hey, go home, bitch. But y'all about to make sure I'm well fed in this bitch. And my sellies them about to be getting money put on their books so I can get more food. On my daddy. You see what I'm saying? That's real nigga shit. I
mean, his dad was probably only looking at like 2 to 5 years. I mean, I don't know. They tried to hit him with like 30, but he's not gonna do no fucking 30 years.
Hell nah, especially conspiracy after the fact. So okay, the most fucking 4 to 15. They break the 6 to 30 down to 4 to 15. So he be anywhere 4 to 15 at 50, and they downstate in that southern place. They shit like 35%. On my daddy. Motherfucker, he'd be back like next year. Feel me? That's when niggas go wrong at. Motherfuckers feel like, hey man, I sat in jail too long. I want to beat my case. I'm going to trial. But hey, if I get offered some time where it's daylight at the end and I forgot to think about it, you been sitting as it is already. So whatever you missing, you gonna miss anyway. On my daddy. So fucking take the look. I'm gone. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm give me TV, give me fan, give me hot pot, give me food. And I see you fools in a couple of months. We gonna knock these calendars down. Answer the phone. On my daddy.
A name that I've heard about, but isn't probably so famous on the internet, but it's kind of like underground big, and like a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, like who really know the drill scene kind of know about this guy, you know, and I believe you guys were good friends, is Lil B.
Lil B?
Yep.
Who, EBT?
Yep.
Oh. Yo, Grim Reaper.
Did you know him?
Yeah, I know. Who don't know the Grim Reaper? I'm my daddy. I love the Grim Reaper. Wish he was here. I still wish he was here with us. I'm my daddy. Hey, look. RP to King Lil B, right? Let me tell you why I say this. Because he was a real GOAT at what he did. And he did what he did, and he took it to the heart. You see what I'm saying? He was in that shit for the long haul. And the police knew it. You see what I'm saying? Motherfucker knew the police knew they had to kill my dog. For real, for real. When the police know you a threat and they can't get nothing on you, what you think they gonna do to you? They gonna eliminate the problem. It's been going on like that for decades. You know what I'm saying? It took us a little minute to catch on to it, but we know now. Now it's time for the new generation to know it. You know what I'm saying? They gotta understand, just like Lil B and the people before Lil B, the menaces to society, as the people call us, call them, my homie. Yo, that shit only lasts for so long because whatever the streets don't do to you, the police is gonna guarantee to do. Rather if they put a bogus case on you or kill you, it's bound to happen. But it's up to you to do what you gotta do. to avoid that shit. Go get you some money, young boy.
Do you have any stories you could share with Lil B?
Hell yeah, we was at the club and we had to beat this nigga ass in that bitch. Cause he bust Lil B shit open in that bitch. I'm like, daddy, I ain't even supposed to been in no club. I was in that bitch thugging though, cousin. Lil B, they go across Lil B shit with the Remy bottle, split folks shit open in that bitch. But it ain't end well for them. Cause we on my daddy, we stumped Shorty head through the stage. We broke the stage. Folks, Greg, we was in that bitch beating his ass. Bro. Then you gotta think about a lot of the guys big as hell. Big Weedy them in that bitch. He try to run, Big Weedy block him off from getting through the door. We kill him. My daddy stomping his head to the stage. He trying to get out that bitch. We in that bitch, break the bar. Hell yeah.
You might be the first Chicago rapper I've ever talked to that actually talked about being in the club. Do you guys, is that like a no-go for you guys? Is it just too dangerous to go to the club?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I be going to the clubs lately, but I don't go to the clubs in Chicago. That shit ain't safe.
Okay.
I could be anybody. The club not safe for a lot of people in Chicago because you gotta think of it like this. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of young people, you know what I'm saying, who go to clubs. They go to clubs and be high, and they be tweaking. And a lot of these niggas be tweaking in these clubs over these bitches because niggas go to clubs with bitches. You see what I'm saying? Well, I ain't even gonna say bitches. A lot of men go to club with females and get in that club and be tweaked out because it ain't the next brother fault that you came to the club with no fucking Bapiana. I'm my daddy. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't understand that. Motherfucker take their aggression out on the wrong person, bro. You never get mad at the nigga because that nigga don't owe you no loyalty. He don't even know you. You gotta talk to your female, and that's what make the clubs unsafe because a lot of the times people don't even run into their ops at clubs. They get into it with outside motherfuckers. Motherfucker who they'll never see again in the day of their life. If motherfucker have a little fist fight, they probably never see each other again. But nowadays, it's not a fist fight that's coming with this shit. Now, if a nigga feel like you, if a man feel like you disrespecting him about his woman, he liable to kill you instead of fight you. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, just keep that hoe away from me though. On my daddy. That's all I can say. You don't want your bitch to get splashed. Keep her away from me. On my daddy, cause your hoe gonna get slayed. On my daddy, you bring her to these slums, that hoe gonna get slayed, cool. And I'm gonna make sure my brother and them get some too, so she better have some buddies. On my daddy, or she gonna get hit.
Bringing it back to the whole Lil B thing, you know, how did he end up getting killed by the cops?
He was just running from the police. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you a hot person in the streets, motherfucker, police see you, they jump out on you. You know what I'm saying? Just off who you is. You know what I'm saying? And bro ain't even had shit on him. But the police so used to motherfucker knowing like, oh damn, every time we catch Rasan, he got 2 guns on him or he got a gun on him. So, you know how that shit go.
Okay. In our last interview, you mentioned C&D Rose in jail. What was that? What is that like? Did you guys get into it? Did you guys have any conversations or anything?
Nah, me and I we don't never get into it. No matter what we bump heads at, we bump heads in the. I mean, well, I call it Shorty by his real name. Me and D Rose, we don't really get into it because they grew up under me. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of motherfuckers be like, oh, Butta's supposed to be from that way. And I feel like, nah, y'all ass supposed to be from this way. You feel me? And that's just how it is. Like D-Rose used to hang on our block. He used to fuck with Brit Brat. D-Rose used to fuck with Brit Brat and shit. So that was my shorty. I went to school with them. I was going to Betsy Ross. I graduated from their grammar school. I got kicked out of our grammar school, A.O. Saxton, for fighting the teacher. And then I ended I went to alternative school, 50 East Summer. Then I went to Bessie Ross. When I got at Bessie Ross, I'm in Bessie Ross with all the BDs. Feel me? Four of them go to Carter down the street. So I'm getting out of school, walking down to Carter with meeting the guys.
You said you went to school with all the BDs. Do they have schools like over here? You'll have like a school that's like majority Crip school or majority Blood school. Do you guys have it like that also out there?
So every block got like a school that this the school we all gonna end up at for grammar school. You feel me? Majority of the time that's how motherfuckers build they little cliques. Motherfuckers be homies from grammar school on up. Yeah. So for like when it came to high school shit, our school we was High Park. But I couldn't go to High Park. High Park ain't accept me. I had to go to motherfucking John Hope College Prep. But I'm dumb as hell though, so don't think I'm smart, y'all. No though, but yeah though. Hell yeah. Cause if you end up in the wrong school in Chicago, your ass to die. Period. Right, if motherfucker beat you to death, or motherfucker might kill you. It's a slight chance you might get popped going to school nowadays. Fuck around, you get popped in school. Oh my daddy. Y'all don't see these little boys walking around with all these fucking guns in school? So motherfucker gotta be careful. And then that come down to the parents too though. Hey look, hey you hear me, Capone? Now look, did this go back to what I was saying about a lot of parents don't be raising their kids right. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't know what your child into in the streets, granted. But sometime when you know your kid in that shit, you gotta pay attention to him. Motherfucker gotta ask them who you into it with, what's going on, because a lot of times parents go put kids in school and they fucking child end up dead leaving school. You see what I'm saying? Or something happened to they child at school, on the school premises, shit like that, because you weren't paying attention to what you was allowing to go on in your household, so your child adapted to it. And you know, this shit real. These little kids like to kill people now. Fuck about to stop playing.
How did you maneuver through everything, going to a school with a lot of BDs?
I'm Butta. I like to get high. I stay with some females. I really out the way. And then if you try me, I'm gonna kick your ass. That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? But for I knew my little cousin, my little cousin them BDs and shit though. Just seriously though, on a serious note though. My family's BDs, right? So, and they the ops. So, granted, a lot of motherfuckers wasn't doing shit to me because that's woo cousin. And I'm in the mix. Ever since a shorty, anybody who knew me know, hey look, I fight and I keep me a pipe on my daddy. I ain't gonna be doing none of that. What you want? We could do hands, we can do guns. But motherfuckers know I would kick some ass though. I prefer to kick some ass or get my ass kicked. However that fight turned out, that's how it turned out. Feel me? Because I ain't gonna win them all. But on my daddy, I'm gonna try. That was great. And I'm like 101 right now. On Neil Wallace. Short. You know who the one is? I said I'm like 101 right now. On Neil.
Sick.
You know who the one? I just play. I'm fucking around. Hey, nah, though, for real.
Who is the one?
Huh? You wanna know who I got my ass kicked by? On my daddy. I got my ass kicked by my father. He broke my shit. You see that?
Oh.
Broke my motherfucking nose. I jumped out there like I was ready for him. And he told me to stop putting my hands, because I was doing like this, talking to him. And he was like, hey, put your hands to your side. Yeah, you know, I was high off the pills. So I'm like, you feel me? Oh, man, woo, woo, woo. And he, foo, broke my shit. Broke all this. O'Neal, they should have locked his ass. O'Neal Wallace, he should have went to. No, I'm just. No, though. No, for real though. My pops, I was calling myself being grown. I was really just half the pills tweaking with him. And he broke my shit. But I would have did the same thing to my son too. Don't be putting your motherfucking hands in my face. You feel me? I was wrong. I can accept that shit now, but when he did that shit, I was like 16 when he did this shit. So, you know, in my head, I couldn't really process it. Like, damn, nigga, you just broke my motherfucking nose.
Damn. You mentioned having some family ops that are BDs.
Yeah.
What's that like?
I mean, for the most part, they cool. You feel me? They don't be on shit. I ain't on shit anyway. It's my family. We been grown up together before this gangbanging shit, but yeah, they cool though. Hell yeah.
What, like family get-togethers, everything is good?
At family get-togethers, you know what? At our family functions, my family ratchet. So that shit be busting. No, I'm just playing. I'm fucking around now though. My great aunties, they Cherokees on Tugger, so you know I got my family real uptight on my dead sister. My mama sisters and them, you know they uptight and shit. But you know we be coolin'. The younger crowd, my BD girl cousins, boy cousins, whatever they is, Stones. When we all get together, man, you know what I'm saying? It's like we all kids again, pushing the bunk bed, pushing the beds together. You know what I'm saying? Getting it on. We in this bitch flipping out mattresses. You know what I'm saying? We get that type of vibe. Motherfucker get back around. Damn, bitch, I ain't seen you since. Whoa. We smoke now. He might not smoke. He drink. You feel me? But it's something that we all grown. So when we come together, it's a good experience. Oh, bro. For sure.
Okay. Did you hear about that rapper Gnu who died a few months ago?
Who?
His name was Gnu. He was out of.
You say what?
Yeah, very standing.
Oh, dude, with the Amiri, with the whole Amiri fit on. Yeah. They buried him standing up. He was performing and shit at the club.
Yeah, they had the video of him in the club.
Oh my dad, that shit was some scary shit, but that shit was raw. People is creative as hell in this new generation. On folks grade, have y'all ever think that y'all experienced somebody fucking funeral being at a club? A motherfucker, fuck that. Have y'all ever think that y'all see a motherfucker dead standing up for their funeral service? Motherfuckers.
I've never seen that.
I didn't even think that shit was possible. But yeah, that shit was raw. That shit was, and they spent some money. They had some money. My dad, he ain't that broke.
What was your first reaction when you seen it?
These folks crazy as hell, man. I saw that shit. I'm like, these people crazy. But that's one hell of that's a funeral that a motherfucker had to be there in order to like, I would have had to be there to really sit down and have this conversation, because that experience is something amazing. Not only am I seeing my dog go away for the last time, but we in this bitch having a ball with my dog for the last time. That's one, if you really think about it, that's one hell of an experience to experience. Like, damn, it's my last time kicking it with my homie. For my homie funeral, we was in the club for his shit. We threw a party, it was a going away party. That's basically what they did. They threw him a going away gathering. And he went out. That shit gonna always be talked about. Because ain't nobody never thought about doing, they didn't do no shit like that for Fluky Stokes. Fluky Stokes got buried in his motherfucking Cadillac. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You knew somebody who got buried in a Cadillac?
Fluky Stokes. You don't know about Fluky Stokes, man?
I don't.
Oh my daddy, look. Fluky Stokes, Fluky Stokes is the pimp from out west, right, folks? Huh. Yeah, I think Fluky, man, Fluky Stokes. The man was, but they say he had a lot of money and shit. So I'm just gonna tell us what I think I know. You know what I'm saying? They say Fluky Stokes, the pimp from out west, who had a lot of money. I think he died in his Cadillac, and then they buried him in his same Cadillac. They got his Cadillac turned into a casket, if I'm not mistaken. that shit, that was some that you know what I'm saying, that was some gangster shit. On my daddy. Fuck, still talking about Fluky Stokes right now. The nigga got buried in his car. So you know motherfucker gonna be talking about that nigga was standing up at his funeral at a club. That one hell of an experience, man. Wish we could have thought of some shit like that. They had a ball with 4 of them before they left. We had hoes in that bitch sucking 4 of them dick and everything. Suck that dead dick, bitch. Oh, I did.
Give him a going away present.
Go ahead, bless him. You know you love him anyway.
Oh man, whoa.
No, we can't do no shit like that for our homie. Phone them had phone them hoes ratchet as hell. Well, I did. They didn't fuck around, knock folks over in that bitch. We'd had to beat a bitch ass in that bitch. They didn't fuck around, drop folks in that bitch.
Oh man, that's crazy, man.
Hey, Scoon. Hey, young Scoon. Hey, you know how them parties be, right, folk? Motherfuckers barely be able to move around in that bitch on my daddy, so you got to think about it. If motherfucker do a funeral service like that, folk, we motherfucker been in that bitch fighting. Y'all to knock folks over in this bitch. Watch out. Y'all tweaking. Bring a little sense of humor to the situation, though, bro.
In our last interview, you brought up a guy named Bruh. And the comments went crazy, and they were kind of mad at me because I didn't ask you more about Bruh. Now, is there any more incidents, or is there anything you can say about that dude for the fans?
I ain't gonna lie. Before Bruh got on that op shit, Shorty a little ass used to be through our shit on bro. You know his sister used to fuck with our big homie and shit. So you know how that shit go. On my daddy, but Shorty the last was the loose cannon. I'm shooting dice in the court weight. This like 2000 motherfucking 6. We in the court weight shooting dice. No, this is like 2007. Yeah, cause Dalvin had just died. Rubber had a white colors on my daddy. We out there shooting dice. Oh, Tuka, they pull up him and some other little nigga. But I ended up finding out who the other little nigga is later on down in life. Lil BA. My dad, they pull up, hop out on us. We all out there shooting like that. It's this nigga named Big Country. He be on King Drive. He be out there on what the fuck shorty them call themselves? Cyber Squad. He be out there in Cyber Squad, 1017 blow line. On my daddy. Nah. Big Country. On my sister now. They script the nigga asshole naked on 2th grade. They robbed all us though. On my daddy. They robbed everybody. On my daddy, they robbed the whole dice game. I just hit somebody. I just hit a crib. So I just sold my little flash screens and shit. Fuck, got a little money in they pocket. I'm finna go to the dice game. My daddy go to the dice game and get robbed. Salty. Blue. I end up seeing brother like 2 weeks later. He come and get his sister Tennille from off the block. Hey, little butter bitch. What's up, boy? Hey, boy, you want your little $100 back, boy? Oh, my daddy, let me get that back.
Damn.
I ain't gonna lie, he robbed our stupid ass.
So okay, so dude had like a really wild reputation.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, they was asking about him, man. You know, I guess he has a pretty big reputation within the drill community.
I ain't gonna lie. Shorty gonna always have a notorious ass name, you know what I'm saying? Cause look, I'm not a hater, and I get niggas they credit when it's dope. So if you did some shit and you said some shit, and I'm like, oh okay, yeah, that's true. That was gangsta. Motherfucker gotta get nigga credit when it's due, and a lot of people don't understand that. People be hating so hard that motherfucker don't even give you the credit. So, but look, so this real nigga 101, he got my credit to bruh. He was. Yeah, my sister Shorty ass acting crazy. And I ain't talking about lil bruh from fucking 71st. We ain't talking about them little niggas, fuck. We talking about the real bruh from 46. On my daddy.
I heard you and Chief Keef have a big history.
On my daddy, that bitch know. On my sister. Shouty know. You feel me? I knocked him out on Tuka. I knocked him like that, a real knockout. Ain't no he fell. No, I really put him down on my eye. E Blinky from EBT, we catch him. Well, they really caught me. I was getting on the train going home. So, I had to get on the green line and shit to go to the crib. So, I was on my way to the crib. Them niggas was sitting in a restaurant on my daddy. Now, I go in that bitch to get my steak taco. They got the $2 steak tacos out of the train. Nobody know about them. Nothing back in the gap. And I'm my daddy. What? I'm late night. It's 12 o'clock. Last train get ready to come. I need that steak. I need them 2 steak tacos for that $2. $2.75. I'm like, dude, I go on that bitch. They and that bitch gang banging. They get right on. I ain't gonna lie. It's like get on me. Ooh, little boss little Moo from 600. He on Steve. It's him, Scooty Doody, whatever the fuck is Scooty Looty, whatever the fuck his name, little Scooty from 600. Gabby, Chief Keef, baby mama. Nah, this what me and Keef really getting into it about, cause I was busting on the phones at the time. So I'm getting Gabby the Boost Mobile chips, you feel me, huh, shorty? I'm getting them bitches too. I'm getting like 2-3 chips at a time. Cause we on Tuga, I'm getting like 40 chips. Huh? Fuck them. Fucking burnouts. This shit ain't nothing. On my daddy. Shout out to Crazy Field. Shout out Boss Duro. On my homie. RP Wale. On Tuga. That's when I really started seeing some real money. Fucking with shorty now. But get a Keef black he black Gabby. She called me. I'm in the car with Duro, Debo, and Wale. We go pick her up. Boom. 2 days later, I end up seeing her back with him. I'm getting on the train though to go to the crib. So I walk in the restaurant. Yeah, okay. I'm like, dude. Now what's up? What's up? Lil Insane? Woo. Fredo brother. Caper, is that Caper the older brother? Caper boy. Fredo oldest brother, Caper boy was Caper the little brother. You don't know? Juice. Right, I'm talking about the big brother, so I'm out there. Now it's him, Keef, Fredo big brother, Moo, Scooter. And now it's brother, sister Tennille, and Pebbles, you know the little bitch Pebbles, little light and Pebbles. I'm like, now they all in the restaurant. Now, I see Moo. I ain't gonna lie, I get on that with Moo. Well, I get right on that with him. I get right on that with him and little Scooter. Now Keef, Caper, they standing to the side. I get right on that with Moo. I'm boy, what the fuck y'all doing on this side of King Drive? Whole time I'm pump faking, I ain't got no bumper. I clutch like I got that. But what y'all doing on this side of King Drive? He on BD. That shit dead, pig. I ain't gonna lie, blow my soul, cause all the little hoes in the restaurant, when he on BD, that shit dead, pig. He just said pig on BD. Blue. You feel me? I'm on job. I'm on Hottie Grave. I'm on job. Don't be right here when I come back. Extra as hell. Walk off. I ain't gonna lie, the blocks fake getting that desert. I get that call, Blink. Where you at, bitch? I'm on first grade. I'm over the merch. I'm walking down Eberhard. Boy, they just called me in a restaurant. Whole time I'm lying and shit to Blink. Yeah, they just trying to whoop me, folk. Woo. Fronting the move whole time. They wasn't even just on that. I came in out overly aggressive. Nah. Blink like, all right, we finna go back over there. Whoa. I meet up with Blink. He give me bump before we go. We walking. Nah. Blink like he cut up Vernon. Now I'm still walking across 63rd. He cut up Vernon. He like Alpha. He like stand right here. Now I'm standing on the side of Rockchilds. I'ma call you when I'm coming down King Drive. We gonna try to meet at the same time on King Drive. I'm all right back. Now he called me. Now whole time I'm trying to hear what he's saying. I got this bogus ass flip cricket. Y'all remember the little silver ones? I'm my daddy. Silver and black one. That bitch is trash. Hello? Whole time he telling me like I'm right here walking behind them. Woo. But I'm hello? Bogus ass cricket. I'm my daddy. Now I found him. Now he like where you at? I'm right here. I'm thinking he said I'm right here. So I started speed walking. Whole time he say they right here. So when I hit the corner like we all run into each other like boom. We run into each other. Now it's Keef and Gabby, Caper, Moo, Scooter. Now it's a nigga in a wheelchair across the street sitting in the wheelchair. He loose square. He over there funny as hell in the wheelchair, my daddy, no legs. Now, only reason I remember him is because he get that when I bust Keef. Now I mean when we all meet up, I'm boy, what's up? What's that tough shit y'all just saying? Now Keef like, but I ain't got shit to do. Before he can even finish, I bust him. Boom. He get that fall, pop fall, full fall. Caper get that on David, little butter, your ass tweaking. Blink get that what bitch? They look back, they ain't even know folks with me. He what bitch? They get that roaches, spray, get up out of there. Everybody get the running. The hype in the who sitting in the wheelchair selling the squares. He see Blink, Blink all black on my dead, all black, you know the little, y'all remember them little masks, like, you know, with the little half face mask thing. He got one of those on. So old school, see him old school thing, he finna get the blue old school to my, that go to police. Oh my daddy, that shit was funny as hell. Hell yeah, I definitely knocked this bitch ass out.
And then that was the end of it? You guys kind of just went your separate ways?
Hell yeah.
Was that you guys' first kind of interaction and everything?
Hell yeah. Hey, I gotta go, bro. I gotta slide. It's time for me to go in the crib. My house arrest time over.
Okay. All right. Well,
it's fucked up though. I'm just getting more. Motherfucker get that look down, getting it. Damn. Motherfucker got 25 minutes to make it home. On my daddy.
well, Butta, another classic, man. I appreciate you.
I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, letting me come out, you know what I'm saying, to sit on the platform and just talk my shit, have fun. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do every time I come out to have fun and to share my experience in Iraq, you know what I'm saying? Story time from 63rd. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man. You got a YouTube channel out, man. Let the people know about it.
Oh yeah, I do. I forgot about that shit. I got two of them out, man. You know what I'm saying? One, I'm story time for 60. If I ain't on up here with you kicking shit, telling the story, fucking find me over there. You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk a little shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a few questions, y'all. I'ma post something in my DM. People could shoot the questions. I talk about it, you know, or y'all could shoot it to Capone, and that give us something to talk about. But shout out to everybody. Free Lil P from EBT, free Lil Mikey from Jojo.
Definitely, man. All right, bro. Appreciate you again, man.
Hey, Capone. Hey, Lil P from EBT say, man, he say tell you, you know, he the one that started all this shit. He say, so when he come home, make sure you hit his line. He say, hey, man, I heard you out there on the Cam Capone doing your thing. I say, yeah. He say, hey, boy, tell him I'm the first one to start this interview shit. Tell him. No, though, he's the first one to do an interview from our side, though. He just wanted me to tell you, like, man, what's up, though. He really just wanted to tell you what up.
Tell him I said what up, man. You know, hope he comes home soon, and, you know what I'm saying, be safe in there, man.
For sure. All right, Capone, man. Appreciate you, man. See you next time. I'm fucking DM you or something, man.
All right, bro, for sure.